Welcome back to the channel. So the Black Stars game versus Sudan. Well, communique has come out in respect to where the venue or where the game will be played. I'm here with Lim. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Gijo, welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
So how did you enjoy the games over the weekend?
Interesting.
Yeah, in terms of Ghanaian players, who impressed you?
Ghanaian players. I think Juku again kept a clean sheet with Fenerbahce. Yeah.
How about you?
No, I think Jiku has done very well this season. So yeah, I think Jiku.
Kingsley Schindler was on target, and first goal for Elisha Owusu as well.
Yeah.
So I think they are also one of the notable mentions. But
a goal and assist for
Elisha Owusu.
Yeah, that one was also a good performance.
The Black Stars venue for the Sudan game is what we're going to talk about today. We had the latest that came in from official sources, according to verified sources. The officials have been here already, and they've inspected the pitch. Any surprises for you on Cape Coast and possibly Accra Sports Stadium?
I think for the last discussion we had concerning the stadium, I predicted that this will happen. So I'm actually not surprised that this is the action being taken to actually redo the pitch or get it approved ahead of the next game. But my thinking is that they actually inspected two stadiums. That's the Cape Coast Stadium and then the Accra Sports Stadium. My thinking is that at least one of those stadiums will be
approved.
Yeah.
And considering the time we have left, there's no way they are going to reject it.
Yes. And actually, they've put out a poster and then there's no venue.
There's no venue.
So then that means that between one of the two stadia,
one will be chosen. Any surprises there? Do you still insist that CAF should reject it?
I think this is a political issue here. It's political, because after the remarks or maybe what the CAF president said, some steps were taken. And I think the president wasn't happy about the remarks the CAF president, Patrice Motsepe, gave about certain countries not having stadiums and
everything to host home matches and qualifiers
and everything. So he was not happy with it. So this is a political decision, and they are fast tracking the process to get these two stadiums ready for the qualifiers. So I think one of them will be, if you read the report for the disapproval of the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, they made mention of the pitch. Right? So going for another inspection of the Accra Sports Stadium and the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, the main issue here would be how well the pitch is and how good it to be for the Blaster, to play on their pitch. But on the other hand, we may also consider other factors like washrooms and other facilities like the floodlights as well.
Where Cape Coast might beat.
Yeah, that is where I think when it's between Accra Sports Stadium and Cape Coast Sports Stadium, that is why I think maybe we might prefer going to Cape Coast than, and the capacity there is very good in terms of the numbers. You can do with the
15,000
and it will be okay for the Blast.
But my surprise, I mean, following the reports that the issue with Baba Yara was just the pitch, and in terms of redoing or like reworking on the stadia, Baba Yara wasn't part of the ones that they were actually working on.
It's been closed down and it's being worked on, but it's not going to be
because
they have to remove everything.
The pitch is really bad.
It takes 90 days for that to be done.
But okay, so how come Accra Sports Stadium is ahead? Is part of the ones that the officials are inspecting, and Baba Yara hasn't gotten to that point where it can be inspected because. The washrooms at Accra Sports Stadium.
Yes, so that's why we are leaning towards an approval for Cape Coast.
Yes,
we all seen the washrooms are probably they've done something in this short spell of time. So you never know.
I would want to believe that it's a sustainable thing that they've done.
Yeah, so what we don't want is that. That's what we don't want. A quick fix when.
But then that's what keeps happening every time. That's what keeps happening every time. Unfortunately, I think this is one of them, and after approval, we will get our games played, and then it goes back to where it was. Yeah, it goes back to where it was before.
But that means that as well. I think for some time now, if you look at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, the pitch compared to Accra Sports Stadium, we've watched several games at Accra Sports. I told you that the pitch is better. It looks
better
than what we have at Baba. It's just that it is not up to the standard CAF wants. But if you compare the two, the Accra Sports Stadium.
The big issue personally for me at the Accra Sports Stadium, aside the washrooms, the media stand has no seats.
Yeah, it is really bad.
It's really bad. So it's very difficult to execute your work when you're at the media stand of the Accra Sports Stadium. If Accra Sports Stadium is approved,
I think if they really done
some magic. The pools are magic.
And I'm also stand with that Accra Sports Stadium might be approved because there were videos that the Minister of Youth and Sports was there.
So
to expect that means they are pushing for Accra to be approved. Because
at this point probably they had one that Maximov do some.
So I don't know
because initially when the communique came out, it came out that Legon and Accra Sports Stadium should be submitted by the GFA. For approval.
So the CAF officials came in over the weekend. They inspected the two stadiums.
Now they've added Cape Coast to it because they seen that Legon Stadium is not capable. So that means Accra Sports Stadium
is being used by Premier League
clubs. So basically, I think their first priority is the Accra Sports Stadium. But that being said, the issue here is it going to be ready for the game? I right now that's a question we are all trying to see.
I think it will be ready before
because if you for what you've seen, the washroom, floodlights, you've also made mention of the media center,
the media stand
right now, and even the press conference room, it's not even available. So there's a whole lot that needs to be done because the class.
But the last time I was at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, I think their media venue was quite okay. The washrooms are also fine. Cape Coast, if anything, Cape Coast is the most.
So I was also at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. I also side with you with that one.
I think that's
Cape Coast was the pitch.
So Cape Coast is fine. I think even the pitch, it's not that big of a problem. I think they just have to do some few touches and also maybe look at some paintings in terms of the
let's put it to a vote. Which one would you have wanted?
I think the Cape Coast.
In terms of for some time now, if you look at the Black Stars, we've not been playing at Accra Sports Stadium.
So
for a very long time, the Black Stars in important games. I don't remember the last time we played a crucial game at the Accra Sports Stadium.
It was a friendly versus Liberia.
Very good. So it wasn't even a qualifier. So I think
they want to bring it to Accra.
They want to because they have to start bringing it to Accra, because if you don't bring it to Accra now, then you will lose the moment. Because if you don't bring it to Accra now, and Kumasi is not available, and maybe Cape Coast is not available, you bring it to Accra, then maybe people will not even have that enthusiasm anymore. So you have to start bringing it, and you have to start bringing that relationship between the Accra fan base and the Black Stars, which is the national team. I think we don't have that for
Accra, Cape Coast.
I want Accra.
I have this question. So we all know that Babaya is the place that has a lot of fans, but is Cape Coast as crazy as?
Yeah, they're turning up in their numbers.
Okay, good. And then
I think the reason why we've seen that Cape Coast have turned up is because of the capacity. If you look at the Cape Coast Stadium, it doesn't have a huge capacity.
Yeah. So it's on the outskirts. Of town.
Yeah, I've been there. Even with the Black Princesses, the stadium was almost full up because the stadium is very small in terms of capacity. 15,000. It's even just like the University of Ghana Stadium. It's just maybe 5,000. Yeah. So in terms of that, you could clearly say that there'll be support. But when it comes to the numbers, I think if you watch the African Games final, which is Ghana versus Uganda, if I'm not mistaken, for the under 20, if you look at the numbers and the people that tuned in to that game, because some may say because it's free, but you look at the support level, it was really high.
Sometimes better. Even during Black Stars games, we have to get a free gate before they start trooping. At the end, by the second half, it's better.
I think Accra is better than Cape Coast.
Okay.
Cape Coast,
Yeah, but I'm still for Cape Coast.
Cape Coast, Accra. I think
Yeah.
I'll be the deciding vote. Let us know what you think in the comments box. Cape Coast or Accra. It's going to be one of them. Ghana will not be playing the game outside the country. That is for sure now, as the CAF officials have come into the country to inspect the pitch. And my two good friends here are hoping that one of the two, Cape Coast here and Accra Sports Stadium here. But let us know what you think in the comments box. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.